Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Sister Wives Cristin Brown's daughter reveals damage done by show. Sister Wives star Mykelti Brown-Padron is back with shocking statements regarding the show. It's no secret that things fell apart between Cody and his ex-wives during season 18. He ended up parting ways with Cristin, Mary, and Janelle, leaving him with only Robin. But it seems Cristin's daughter has something to say about everything that has happened so far. Keep reading to see her comments. Sister Wives, Cody Brown and ex-wives returning for season 19. TLC has yet to confirm if the Brown family will return for another season. However, several family members have already claimed that a new season is happening. Cristin and Janelle both confessed that they're done filming for the upcoming season. Cody's nephew, Benjamin, also claimed that Sister Wives season 19 will air sometime in August, but it seems one family member wished that they'd never filmed again for a show a long time ago. Cristin's daughter reveals damage done by show. Mykelti recently took to Patreon to share her thoughts about how the show backfired on the family. According to the Sister Wives star, the show was supposed to be more like a family show full of positivity, but it ended up like a Real Housewives drama series. Mykelti Brown-Padron later said that she wished TLC had just stopped the show when they cut it off from being a family television. Reality TV personality added that the network pulled away from filming with the kids because many of them no longer wanted to be part of the show. Mykelti later explained that their parents realized that exposing their kids too much to the show could potentially damage their lives. "Be watching this is probably damaging. Let's be honest," she added. Sister Wives, Mykelti Brown is now against Cody. There are also speculations that Mykelti Brown-Padron is no longer as close to Cody as she used to be. The rumors began when the Sister Wives star didn't make any posts for her dad on Father's Day. She also admitted that Cody didn't greet her on her birthday, and many fans believe that their relationship is now strained. This wasn't the first time Cody forgot about one of his kids' birthdays as well. In 2022, Gabriel revealed that his father forgot about his birthday during a phone call in 2021. He added that it was the last time they ever talked. The desert sun cast long shadows across the expansive Brown family compound as Cristin Brown's daughter, Isabelle, stood on the porch of the modest home she shared with her mother. The arid wind carried with it a silence that felt almost ominous, a stark contrast to the vibrant chaos that had once defined her family's life. She glanced back at the house, seeing the wear and tear it had endured over the years, much like her own spirit. Isabelle's thoughts wandered back to the early days of Sister Wives, when everything seemed simpler, albeit unconventional. The show had brought fame and fortune, but at a cost that no one had anticipated. The cameras had intruded into their lives, capturing moments that were never meant to be public. The facade of unity had been maintained for the viewers, but beneath it cracks had started to form. In a candid interview with a well-known journalist, Isabelle finally decided to reveal the emotional damage inflicted by the show. The journalist, a middle-aged woman with kind eyes, sat across from Isabelle, her notepad ready, but her expression empathetic. "Thank you for agreeing to speak with me, Isabelle," the journalist began. "I know this isn't easy." Isabelle nodded, her blonde hair catching the light. "No, it's not," she admitted, her voice trembling slightly. "But I think it's time people knew the truth. The show, it changed everything." The journalist leaned forward, her pen poised. "How so?" Isabelle took a deep breath, her mind flooded with memories. "When we started filming, I was just a kid. To me, it was fun. There were cameras, attention, and the novelty of it all. But as I got older, I realized that our lives were being shaped by the need to entertain. Real issues, real emotions were often twisted or magnified for the sake of the show." She paused, collecting her thoughts. "One of the hardest things was the way it affected my relationship with my siblings. We were pitted against each other for screen time, for stories. The producers would stir the pot, create drama where there was none, just to keep viewers hooked. The journalist nodded, scribbling furiously. Can you give an example? Sure, Isabelle said, her eyes distant as she recalled a specific incident. There was this one time when my sister Truly and I had a disagreement. It was something trivial, like who got to use the bathroom first. But the cameras were there, and suddenly, it was blown out of proportion. It became a storyline about sibling rivalry, and we were encouraged to play it up. It hurt our relationship for a long time. The journalist's eyes softened. That sounds incredibly difficult. Did the show affect your relationship with your parents as well? Isabelle sighed deeply. Absolutely. My mom, Cristin, always tried to shield us, but even she was under pressure. My dad, Cody, became more of a character than a father. He had to play the role of the patriarch, sometimes at the expense of being a present and supportive dad. The demands of the show often meant that our real issues were sidelined for more interesting ones. She hesitated, then added, and then there were the surgeries. My scoliosis surgery was one of the most vulnerable times in my life, and it was filmed. The world saw my pain, my fear, but they didn't see the aftermath. The emotional toll it took on me, knowing that millions of strangers had witnessed my struggle, it was invasive. The journalist put her pen down, her expression one of genuine concern. I can't imagine how that must have felt. Do you think the show had any positive impacts? Isabelle considered this for a moment. It brought awareness to polygamy, and it gave us financial stability for a while, but the negatives far outweighed the positives. The scrutiny, the loss of privacy, the way it changed our family dynamics. It wasn't worth it. Her eyes filled with tears, but she didn't let them fall. I just want people to understand that reality TV isn't always real. There are real people, real emotions behind those screens, and sometimes the cost is too high. The journalist reached out, placing a comforting hand on Isabelle's. Thank you for sharing your story. I hope it brings some understanding and perhaps some healing. Isabelle nodded, grateful for the empathy. Me too. I just want to move forward, to heal, and to live a life away from the cameras. To find out who I am without the show defining me. As the interview concluded, Isabelle felt a sense of relief. She had finally voiced the pain that had been festering inside her for years. The desert sun was beginning to set, casting a warm glow over the compound. She looked out at the horizon, feeling a glimmer of hope for the future. Back inside the house, Cristin watched her daughter from the window, a mix of pride and sorrow in her eyes. She knew that the road ahead wouldn't be easy, but for the first time in a long while, it felt like they were on the right path. They had each other, and that was a start. Together, they would heal the wounds left by sister wives, and find a new way to be a family.